I'm one of those strange people that loves self-storage and gets excited about self-storage. When self-storage first came out, it was, stuck back in the cul-de-sac, back in the industrial warehouse areas, and it's not pretty. I mean, most people don't think it's exciting or a sexy asset class in general. And what has happened is it has evolved not just for the commercial distributors, but it's now evolved to residential use. And in fact, 70% of our tenant base are residential use. So when you have a residential use, that means it has to come back out. You can't have the office hidden behind the fence. You can no longer have the razor wire or the barbed wire around the fence as well. You're now going to use security cameras. You're now going to use keypads. You're now going to use, other aspects of security in general, on-site managers and things along those lines that will keep the assets safe. And the other aspect to that is because, when it first came out, you think of, and Chris and I have talked about this numerous times, of the spaghetti stained shirt, the dog barking in the back, and somebody's coming in to rent a unit from you. Those days are gone. Now you have a bright, shiny showroom. 60% of our tenant base are women. And so they want to be able to look in. They want to be able to feel safe when they're looking through the glass. They want to see the showroom. They want to see a one-stop shop. And so it's evolved past the industrial use to now a retail commercial use. So what you have to understand before you get into Class A, B, and C is you have to get into generational. Fourth generation was the first generation that was built way back in the 60s, 70s. And what it was basically just long buildings with roll-up doors and gravel. No fences around it. Then you get into the second generation, and you start getting into some of the fences. Still not managed on site. May you have to call in or have to ring a bell or something along those lines in order to actually lease a unit. When you get to the third generation, second generation, you're now looking at offices on site. You're now looking at maybe a mix of climate control. Climate control was just coming into that thought process. And then when you get to the current generation, you're looking at a mix of climate control, showroom out front, drive up units, parking units, all the bells and the whistles. All right. When you're looking at Class A, B, and C, C is usually maybe one of those lower generational self-storage facilities that we first talked about. It may not have all of the bells and whistles as far as the non-climate drive up, climate control, those kinds of things. It may just all be non-climate, and may also have a showroom there, but it's still back behind the fence. It may also still have gravel drives. When you get to B, you're almost there to the Class A facility, so it may have some things that need to be tweaked as far as ancillary incomes. Showroom needs to be pulled out from behind the fence, and you may not have the right mix from the climate control and the non-climate, and you may still have gravel drives. You're not 100% sure on that. When you get to the Class A, it's usually on Main and Main or a high trafficked area. It could be multi-story. It will have all the climate control and non-climate drive up. It'll have, the showroom. It will be what you think of when you think of multi-story, institutional grade, high barrier to entry, self-storage facilities in general.